Hi, everyone. We got the second game of the NBA Cup group stage for these two teams. This one has a little more meaning than your average regular season game. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. Looking now at some numbers for Jalen Green.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. The perimeter pairing will be Simons next to Avdia. Klingon is out there with Grant, and it's Sharp in at the point. And for the Rockets, the post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. At the guard positions, Van Fleet and Green. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. And looking at this game in terms of the NBA Cup, there are major implications here tonight.
Yeah, both these teams come in at 1-0, and with just 4 games in the group stage, the difference between 2-0 and 1-1 is massive. I'm sure that's not a fact that's lost on either of these coaches.
Now, here's Sharp. To the middle, here's Klingon. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
I tell you, not only does Klingon set sturdy screens, he knows how to make himself available for the pass.
Brooks with the bounce pass. Here's Şengün. Rebound by the Trailblazers. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, you know, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
We got to be honest here, which is really the only way I roll. Neither of these teams are world beaters. But you've got to start somewhere. A win tonight would be a step in the right direction.
Here's Van Vliet. Trailblazers knocking down the trail. They double-team Şengün. Brooks, and that one drops for him.
A slight bump on that play. Brooks just kind of shrugs it off.
Sharp against Van Vliet. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Sharp, and then Sharp with the dunk.
We'd heard the stories about Sharp and how impressive his vertical is. Now we see it on full display.
Now here's Green. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Şengün with the bucket.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Here's Van Vliet. The Blazers getting the bucket. Smith the pass to Brooks. Şengün with the ball. Plays it up off the glass. Şengün's got 5 now.
Defense on top of Şengün inside, but he uses his agility to overcome it.
Here's Sharp, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
The free throw drops for Sharp. Hey, Greg, where do you think the Rockets are the strongest in their play?
I'd say on the glass. They generally do a good job crashing the boards and going for loose balls. They really value every possession.
Now here's Brooks. Here's Green into the lane. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Wow, Green looks almost unstoppable out there, crashing through the defense and getting into his shot.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. With a break in the action, let's take a peek at the top rebounding teams in the NBA this season. The Rockets #1. The Trailblazers in second.
And, you know, anytime you get these two teams together, it's going to be physical. Both of them really go after it on the backboard.
Now, here's Simons. Real disappointing game for him in that loss to Oklahoma City.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Van Vliet with the bounce pass. From deep, Green. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
Green getting very aggressive on the perimeter and really good concentration as he focused on his shot.
Klingon the screen for Grant. Back to Simons. Pass to Sharp. 6 to shoot. Tries again. Klingon's shot is off. Rockets have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Here's Green. And he makes good on the layup. Green's got his third bucket of the night.
Showing off his inside game, which will complement Green's game on the outside. It'll force defenders to have to guard him in different places on the floor.
Now, here's Simons. 5 points in the game. Grant, that's good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Şengün. Right wing. From 11 feet away. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Yep, that one goes.
What a move that time. Crossed up the whole building on that play.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. Tari Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Thompson comes in for Dylan Brooks. Robert Williams is checked in for Portland. Simons against Van Vliet. And he drops it in from the low post.
Great work by Van Vliet. So good at carving out space on the interior.
Three-pointer. And it's Simons missing. Rockets have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them.
And it's definitely been a shootout here. The first team that actually starts playing some defense may end up having the edge.
Pass to Williams. Now Simons. There's the three. And it's Sharp missing. Stolen by Grant. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Grant's got 5 points so far.
Man, that is almost the perfect arc on that mid-range J from Grant. You can see evidence of the work he's put into improving that jump shot of his.
For three, Van Vliet. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 5 points in the game.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Now, here's Grant. 5 points in the game, and good that time.
Assist from Robert Williams.
Houston's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Van Vliet with the bounce pass. Green kicks to Van Vliet. Here's Smith. Out to Thompson. Pass to Van Vliet. That three off the mark. The Trailblazers have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. The 9-foot shot. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
And one of Sharp's signature moves. The tight handles allow him to create space with ease.
Here's Van Vliet. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. So for the Rockets, Adams, he's checked in for Smith. Cam Whitmore comes in for Amen Thompson. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Jalen Green. And then for the Trailblazers, Avdia's checked in for Klingon. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Sharp, and Henderson subbed in for Anthony Simons.
And I tell you, I love watching Grant get busy down there. I mean, his impressive leaping ability and his quick release on the shot allow him to score at a high rate down low.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Van Vliet's got 10.
You got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Grant with a screen on Van Vliet. Henderson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Avdia. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Avdia's got his second basket of the game. Van Vliet passes to Holiday. Now Eason. He has yet to score.
And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for Denny Avdia. He's averaging 11 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Jabari Walker's checked in for Grant. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, the Blazers with a draft night trade for two-way wing Denny Avdia, a young but established player on a value contract. Portland's added a guy who should help them win now and down the line. Guys, it appears Avdia is going to be a pretty seamless fit for Portland.
Okay, thank you, Shams. And here are the Rockets now. Portland making their last shot. For 3, Van Vliet. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
Anderson with it. 14 points from him the last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. The Rockets on top. They're up by 1. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Houston?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
Houston in the lead. They've got Steven Adams and Van Vliet out there with Amen Thompson. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Whitmore in at the 3 slot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Portland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Henderson against Van Vliet. Here's the 3. And Scoot Henderson, good for 3. Henderson's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers. Houston's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Blazers are in the midst of a rebuild. Coach Chauncey Billups said it's been a tough couple of years. I'm just here every day grinding through it, helping my guys the best I can. I'm ready for that challenge and that pressure to go out and compete with these best teams. In the NBA, Kevin, this sort of thing takes time.
A lot of time, but the West is tough, David. Thank you. Kept alive. Williams dishes to Avdia. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Avdia's got 7.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Van Vliet finds Whitmore. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Henderson passes to Thibault. Back to Henderson. Floats it up for Walker. And stolen by Thompson. Pass to Whitmore. Floats one. Out to Thompson. Adams outside. For three, Van Vliet can't get it to go. He's made four and just missed his fourth.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter. Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. For the Rockets, Şengün's checked in for Adams. Dylan Brooks comes in for Whitmore. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. Well, the league has made sure the NBA Cup has dedicated nights on the calendar for this tournament in order to accentuate these group stage games.
And I like that format because it makes it clear to the players and fans that these games mean something more than a normal regular season game.
Walker looking for an opening. Abdi on the wing. 5 on the clock. And again, it's Portland converting.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Thompson. Fires for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thompson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahmed will blow right by you.
Inside, here's Avdia. And finished off by Avdia. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Pass to Şengün. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Outside Holiday. And some nice passing there by Houston. Brooks for three. Houston gets it back. Eason passes to Şengün. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Robert Williams.
Hey, when Şengün gets the ball inside, good luck trying to stop him. He'll punish you down there.
The free throw dropped for Şengün. Clark, looking at the growth and skill set of Şengün, he could be special.
I agree 100%, partner. He's got an instinct for the game that you just can't teach. The passing, the ball fakes, the pace at which he plays, it's all there. Feels like he could have the same kind of development trajectory as Jokic. We'll see.
Here's Henderson, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Henderson's got 9 points.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Holiday finds Brooks. Buries it from three-point range. Brooks has got his second bucket of the game to go.
When he gets the opportunity, they are counting on Brooks to hit that shot.
Three-pointers, Simons. Rockets with the rebound. Thompson outside. Back to Eason. Holiday sets the pick for Eason. Holiday with it. Williams picks him up. High arcing shot. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
The Trailblazers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And that one falls for Williams. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Jabari Smith comes in for Tari Eason. Green, he's checked in for Amen Thompson. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Aaron Holiday. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Scoot Henderson's checked in for Portland. Here we get a moment to view the league's highest scoring teams. In second, the Rockets.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
Simons against Green, and it's Simons missing.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
One of Green's primary attributes, speed. And when he combines that speed with staying under control, that's a problem.
It's stolen by Green. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And it's slammed in by Smith.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Pass to Sharp. Back to Henderson. And here is Grant. Simons with the ball. Clock at 6. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Since Simons entered the league as a teenager, he's done a great job working on that strength.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Avdia's checked in for the Trailblazers. Hey, Greg, what about Jeremy Grant? He's had about every role you can imagine on any team he's played on.
And Kevin, he started out as a second-round pick, hoping to just make a team. He's been a bench spark plug, a starter, even a #1 option in Detroit for a couple years. Grant's done it all.
Clark, famously, Fred VanVleet was undrafted. Why do you think he was overlooked?
Wow, I tell you, I think size, but man, when you look at his intangibles, it's hard to not be impressed with what Fred VanVleet has done. He is an incredible basketball player, smart, tough, skilled, relentless. He's had a great career as an undrafted player.
And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
Houston making a switch here. Şengün's checked in. Green drives in. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Up top, Sharp, covered by VanVleet. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Sharp.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
Here's Şengün. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game. No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And a miss there off the inbound.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Grant.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you got to play freely and with confidence.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Good on the bucket.
And good work from the mid-range. Simons doesn't need a lot of wiggle room to feel comfortable.
Green passes to VanVleet. Down low. And it's blocked. Green against Simons. He nails it, and we're tied up. Simons has got 10 points in the quarter.
And you got to get out on that if you're the defense. Simons, too big a threat from deep.
Here's Green. He's got 11. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Avdia with the rebound. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
And it's Green with the jam.
Well, we're seeing validation as to why Green went second overall in the draft. He's got a unique ability to score the ball.
Here's Simons, and the layup's good off the glass. Simons has got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers. Van Vliet outside. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Rockets lead by 3. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Glad you could join us. The story tonight for the Houston Rockets through 2 quarters, a tightly contested matchup.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one, Kenny. You're the backup expert.
All right, now, still early on, but let's check out the Western Conference standings.
You know, for the Rockets, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Rockets leading by 3. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt, and they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability, and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers, the forward spots will be Avdia and Grant. Anthony Simons out there with Shaedon Sharpe. And it's Klingon into the pivot spot, manning the middle. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpe's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA, totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said.
You know what? When you allow Grant to get close to the rim, you risk seeing him give you a facial right in your grill.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 16. Driving to the basket. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
When Van Vliet sees an opening like that, he's right to the rim.
Pass to Sharpe. And Simons has it in the corner. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And the wide open shot from Avdija. Drills it from outside. Avdija's got 14 points for the game.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Van Vliet on the wing, defended by Sharp. Van Vliet kicks to Smith. Outside, Green. Just 5 to shoot. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. He's got 16.
Gotta love seeing Green deliver the revenge 3-ball. Payback right at you. Great response.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Van Vliet passes to Green. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Van Vliet looking around. To the inside. Şengün gets the bucket and the foul. It goes on Donovan Clingan.
Muscling through contact. This is where Şengün's at his best.
And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
Simons from outside. Brooks grabs the board.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Second chance shot, and it's finished off by Smith as he lays it in. Smith's got his third basket of the night.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure and close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Back to Brooks. Smith right side. And the dunk by Smith.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now beasting.
Trailblazers trail by 8. Pass to Clingan. To the paint. Shot to stop the run. And the dunk by Grant.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Green kicks to Şengün. Van Vliet outside. Şengün with a screen on Sharp. Back to Şengün. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And Simons wide open. He'll fight. Offline with his three. Here's Van Vliet. The rebound by Grant. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 6-point game. It didn't take long for the Blazers to find Damian Lillard's heir apparent, did it, Greg?
Yeah, they drafted Scoot Henderson with the 3rd overall pick in 2023. Took him a little time to get his sea legs, but his talent is undeniable.
You know, the first thing that jumps out at you when you look at Grant is his athleticism. I mean, this guy is a terrific dunker and finishes well around the basket even when he doesn't dunk.
Tari Eason's checked in for Brooks. And then for the Trailblazers, Williams, he's checked in for Anthony Simons. And Henderson subbed in for Sharp. Trailblazers trail by 5. Grant in the post, headed by Green. They get it again. Pass to Williams. Avdija against Eason. Shot clock at 6. Henderson inside the three-point line. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. comes in for Şengün. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Fred VanVleet. And Portland with a change here, too. Eibel's checked in. Here's Holiday. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Holiday's got his second bucket of the night. Trailblazers trail by 5. Henderson passes to Grant. Inside, Klingon, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Klingon's got 6.
Good luck against Klingon in close. That's where he makes his money.
And here's Holiday. Green left side. Over Thibault. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Henderson. The Rockets pull it in. Outside, Green. Smith, left side. And stolen by Thibault. Here's Henderson. And then Henderson with the dunk.
There's the basketball mind of Henderson working. Stayed ahead of the play for the score.
Adams with the screen on Henderson. Holiday with the 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Holiday's got 5 points now this quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Henderson passes to Thibault. Holiday against Henderson. Beyond the arc. Nailed from three-point land. 16 points for him.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Green taking his time here. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That is his first foul of the game. Walker's checked in for Klingon.
Team foul. In for the Blazers.
We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. And Green with the basket on the assist by Adams. And the Rockets lead by 3.
Excellent job by Green finishing through that contact.
Outside, Williams. Back to Henderson. Here's the lob to the hoop. It's stolen by Adams. Smith the pass to Eason. And it's Smith, top of the key. 50 seconds left to play in the third. Back to Eason. Smith on the wing. Shot clock at 5. From downtown. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Holiday, the pass to Eason. Back to Holiday. Off target from outside. Trailblazers trail by 3. Now Henderson. 16 points for him. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first trip to the line tonight. The first free throw is good. Both teams will make substitutions.
Henderson taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Henderson. 8 seconds left in the third. Thompson looking for an opening. Go!
And just when it looked like the third quarter was over, that happens. They pin 3 more onto the lead at the last possible second.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Rockets ahead, leading by 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Brooks. Torrey Eason is out there with Adams. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Thompson in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. VanVleet passes to Eason. Back to VanVleet. Up and in on the layup. And that's now 20 points for Fred VanVleet.
Here we go again. VanVleet cooking and looking to shoot as much as he can.
Here's Henderson. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Pass to VanVleet. Fires the 3. And they recover it. Brooks outside. 6 on the shot clock. Over Thibault. Here's Adams. And at last they get one to fall. And the Rockets lead by 6. Pass to Thibault. Williams against Adams. Here's Henderson. Nice D from Brooks.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
He's got to know not to take that shot when he's so closely defended.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And here's VanVleet from the arc. Drills the three-pointer. And it's a 9-point Rocket lead.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Thibault with the ball. And Walker kicks to Anderson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. 23 points from Scoot Henderson.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his 2nd this half.
Pass to Thompson. Adams sets the pick for Thompson. Here he goes. Second shot opportunity, and it's Adams hitting it to go. Adams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
I have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Henderson looking it over. The shot. Eason grabs the board. Eason's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's VanVleet. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And the shot is good.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Williams kicks to Henderson. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject it.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Şengün's checked in for Adams. Smith comes in for Thompson. And Jalen Green subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Şengün with a screen on Green. From deep, Green. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Klingen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's Simons off the drive. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Eason. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Avdia's checked in for Robert Williams. So it's Portland now, down by 12. Grant with the ball, picked up by Thompson. No good from Grant.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. they've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Şengün with a screen on Sharp. Green. Houston needs to get a shot. Another miss by Houston.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Can they get it? And it's Simons missing. Rockets leading by 12. Outside, Green. Pass to Smith. Takes the three. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 4 assists in the game. Portland's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Simons from outside hits the three-point bomb. Simons has got 22.
And without hesitation there, Simons hungry to let that one fly.
Şengün with the screen for Green. Lets it go. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. He's got 20.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
No good from Grant. Rockets have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Denny Avdia picks one up.
Green's activity on offense is something I really appreciate. Because of that, I think he makes the defense typically commit fouls.
For the Rockets, Dylan Brooks. He's checked in for Tari Eason. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Amen Thompson. And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Fred VanVleet.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. Here's Grant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Boy, it's fun watching Grant go to work down there. I mean, making the defense try to get aggressive with him, and then he wins that battle.
So, Greg, you played the point. In Create a Player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
VanVleet with the bucket.
You give Fred VanVleet a look from anywhere behind the arc, and he's letting it fly.
Avdia dishes to Grant. From the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Grant's got 9 points now in just the second half.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Şengün. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And the Rockets lead by 14.
Şengün showing his touch there. That's a tough spot for a big.
And it's Quingen with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Şengün, no good. Trailblazers trail by 12. Here's Simon. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Right there, Simons goes to work on the interior. He plays with no fear.
Both shots good from the stripe. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. VanVleet with the bounce pass. High post, Şengün. And it's blocked.
And at 7'2", Quingen is a huge shot-blocking threat. Guys have got to be careful when he's around.
Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Portland grabs the miss. Lets it go from 14. Got it, and the Houston lead has been cut down to 6 in the bucket from Grant.
Man, great strength that time from Grant. With the game up in the air, he really looks comfortable being the guy to take the big shot.
And that's an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Tell you what, Alperen Sengun is a big with the modern-day game. He scores in bunches inside, but he also can pass it and shoot it from the perimeter, too.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. They double-team Sengun. Count the basket.
Another hoop for Sengun. They can't stop it. He's got a different kind of game, and I think it's really hard for defenders to deal with him.
No good from Grant. Here's Sengun, and he uses the glass on the layup. And it's an 11-point Houston lead. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. And they're off to a great start in the NBA Cup, a 2-0 record in the group stage.
And in this format, you need a third win in the group stage. So with 2 games left, they're in great position.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, Fred VanVleet.